Did you know that you have 7 potential special stars hidden in your chart? Yes, if you're getting a reading with me, these are the stars that may or may not be in your natal chart that can tell the tale of validating everything you thought you knew about yourself but was uncertain. I can give you the tools to concretize that you may or may not have these special stars. Let's talk about them. So 7 special stars may or may not be in your natal chart. Where else can the 7 special stars be? They can come up in your progressions, annual, yearly progressions. They can come up in your destiny luck pillar. Every 10 years, you have a new destiny personalized to you. Or they are in your natal chart, which is the strongest of these stars when they're placed there. That is very special. We only have 7 of them. Today, I'm pointing out a little bit about my assistant's chart. She's got a few of these stars in her chart. So everyone has a void star. This is natural. You're all going to get it. Some may or may not be in your natal chart. In this instance, we do have a void star in the 4th pillar. The void star means things aren't always what they seem. They can be a little wonky. You thought you were going left, but life turns you right, and you're kind of trying to figure it out. When the void stars do come up in your chart, I usually tell people this is the time, especially if it's in a progression or the year, like we're in the year of a horse. I just did a reading for my friend Kathy, and sure enough, her void star was horse. So this year for her, things may not always be what they seem. You need to do your due diligence, your homework on any big decisions. Same would go for this person who has a void star within their natal chart. When this happens, that void becomes a little benign. And when I say a little, it doesn't cancel it out 100%, meaning when this void of rat comes in her progressions or her destiny luck pillar, she's already used to this. She was born with these stars aligned. She understands wonky. She understands things might not always be the same. When it's placed in our hour pillar, which is connected to our outlook on life, people working under you, and your children, these energies might be connected more to that energy of the void star in this person's position. Star of art. This indicates the tendency to be alone, or maybe your partner travels. This person has the star of art not only in their 1st pillar, but also in their 3rd pillar. So this energy becomes a little stronger in those areas. The 1st pillar being your ancestry, your home base, where you live. The 3rd pillar being self and reflection of partner. So when I'm reading a chart like this person likes their independence. They like their free time away from their partner. Does it mean they don't want to be in a partnership? No, it does not. It simply means they have a tendency to be more alone, independent. Travel star, the horse star, we talked about this just a second ago when I told you Kathy has the travel or horse star also in her chart. This means movement, change. The horse, which we're in the year of, is all about movement, change. Now, does that mean you have to physically move? Not all the time. That's what we're discerning in the reading you're getting from me. And also for yourself, you check in. Does that mean I need to make a physical move? Sometimes it does. Does that mean I'm antsy and need a change in my life? More often, that is the case with the horse or travel star. Money storage star. I didn't even put an explanation. It's pretty self-explanatory. If you have the money storage star in your natal chart, I'm going to tell you don't worry too much about money. You got this. You picked your natal chart for this lifetime when you came here. And these might be the little telltale stepping stones of how you validate or understand self better. Remember, when we understand and have knowledge of self, you are more connected to spirit, and in the moment, these two things are together. They're two sides of the same coin. So money storage star, don't worry about it. If it's in your natal chart, you're doing great. Nobleman star, this is helpful people, knight in shining armor type of energy. Always when you're down in the dumps, just about to not make it, what happens? Your nobleman star pulls through, and you were born potentially with this in your natal chart. You have helpful people all the time. I am so lucky to have this star in my chart, and I can't tell you the amount of helpful people that I have. And if we're talking present day, you are all supporting my son and his rare illness, and I am forever grateful. These are the energies of Nobleman Star. Academic star, the ability to write. When I see this in someone's natal chart, you want to be journaling. You want to look at the possibility of writing a book. Writing for you is the outlet, is the connection. So this is a strong star to have. The academic star, not only the ability to write, but that fervor for life. You always want to learn. You're getting a new certification. You never stop learning. That's the academic star. Flower of romance, attract a mate. This too can be a little self-explanatory. If we have the flower of romance star in our natal chart, the opposite sex, or maybe not the opposite sex, our mates are attracted to us. You innately have that sense of attracting other people. So the flower of romance, these are the 7 stars that may or may not be in your natal chart. But you will have to call for a BaZi 4-pillar reading to get the good juju of, do I have these special stars? I hope that's helped you today understand a little bit more about what is it to get a reading and what are my 7 special stars.